Get loud, mate. You got your gain up right up. You got your gain right up again.
Yeah. I'll turn that bastard right. Is that going up or is that going down?
Down.
That's going down.
Yeah.
Tell me when that's better.
Well, just speak as you would be doing.
Now then, and welcome to the.
You turned it right up, mate.
Turned it right up.
It's the other way, right? It's the other way.
Yeah, it's that bad. Now then, and welcome to the very first episode of JD's Matchday Mashup. And let's face it, if it's dog shit, probably the last. It's the show that updates you with the latest footy results, but also offers you a bit of light relief, much like your dad when he goes to the massage parlour. We're talking about happy endings. And what a happy ending it was to the weekend. It was a gambler's wet dream because there was fucking goals galore, mates. Each week I'll be joined by the man who makes all this possible. That's our producer. He's supersonic with the phonics. He's a whiz kid with the sound waves. He puts the D in audio. That's right. He's the Xavi to my Iniesta. It's Harry. Harry, how are you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm right, mate. Yeah. What's happening here? Do we have to announce what we're doing?
Nah, fuck them. We'll figure it out, won't it? Busy show ahead of us. It's the first one, so we're just figuring it out, really, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a good weekend to start on, though. Lots of
it
talking
was
points.
Fucking hell, it was chaos. I'm sweating. This is chaos, by the way. How do people do this shit live? How do people do this live? Honestly.
That's where we're going, so get used to it.
When the camera's on, the pressure is also on. It's happening in my neck here, by the way. I'm like swelling up. I don't know if that's but it's not a good sign, is it? I don't know what's going on.
Should probably encourage people to like
and subscribe and shit like that.
Yeah, I was going to say get involved if they've got something to moan about.
Get involved. Yeah. Comment.
If they want to be grumble of the week, they can come on.
Fucking right, yeah. Get in the DMs, the comments and whatnot, and let us know. Listen, yeah. I'm 30 and I'm the wrong side of 30 now, so my terminology is all off. But if you get in the DMs, slide right in there. Our featured match this week was, of course, the blockbuster Man City versus Liverpool. It was feistier than a middle-aged mum after a glass of dry white wine. There was tackles flying in left, right, and Trafford Centre. And ironically, that's how your mum likes her tackles flying in, fast and firm. Like a dad saying he's popping out for a pint of milk, Haaland was nowhere to be seen. Liverpool took the lead through none other than the Egyptian king Mo Salah, but it soon became apparent that that was just one elaborate April Fool's. In fact, their full season's been one long fucking April Fool's because they are dog shit, mate. But the game belonged to one man and one man only. The man that made a whole gender fall in love with the beautiful game. The Alice band wearing, defence scaring, hymen tearing, calf bearing, Almiron career repairing, man by the name of Jack, he'll shag your missus Grealish. The highlight being him sprinting back, doing his defensive duties, making a potentially goal-saving block, only to get straight back up the other end of the pitch and assist Julian Alvarez. The fella got up and down that pitch quicker than a desperate junkie. Rodri got his standard yellow card, winning money for all the seasoned gamblers out there, meaning the bookies have well and truly been fleeced. A couple of quick goals for City after the break saw Liverpool flop faster than a fellow with erectile dysfunction. Happens to one in two of us, apparently. So I'm told. Main man Grealish struck again as he left Trent stuck in the mud, texting those pregnant women. But this time it was Trent calling Grealish daddy as he scored the fourth and final goal of the game. A special mention for James Milner, who came on in dying embers of the game, only to get booed by his previous club. The poor fella only wanted to cash his pension in. Fucking hell. Harry, did you watch the game?
No.
Ah, good start. Brilliant start to the match day mashup. We have not done our research.
No, I was driving up to Southport for Southport versus Gloucester, so listen to it on the radio.
No, forget that. Why the fuck were you at Southport versus Gloucester?
Just working there. But yeah, I was just glad to see. I'm quite glad that Grealish is like coming to his stride.
Yeah, I like him.
I've becoming the main man.
Yeah, I mean, he's flourishing the last couple of weeks, isn't he? Annoyingly, took him out in fantasy a couple of weeks back, and he's been fucking class, isn't he? The thing is, like everyone says, though, you know, he don't get enough assists and goals and stuff, but he proved that wrong today. But it's all the other stuff he does, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that thing with, I don't know, it's similar with Foden. I guess people doubted that he'd get a real look in at Man City, but he's like flourished, and Grealish is doing the same now.
Yeah.
So it's good to see.
And what's his? It's cool, isn't he?
He's what?
Would you kiss him if you had the chance?
I bet he smells great, to be honest, yeah.
I bet he fucking smells fantastic. If you could go for a pint with one footballer, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
Yeah, it'd be a good laugh, wouldn't he?
So if you are watching, Jack, get in touch. We fucking love a drink, mate. My highlight of the game was when Pep tried to shake Simicast's hand after the goal. Is he fucking mental? Honestly, what's he thinking? It's mad, isn't it?
It's weird that considering it was only 1-1 at the time,
Yeah, fair play to Simicast for just like pieing him. But then that little melt comes behind half a Miller, barely kicked a fucking football for him. I'll shake your hand, Pep. Fuck off. Not in my game, mate. Not for, if I saw my player doing that, he'd be on his ass. I'd deck him. Do you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Roy Keane's reaction to Melo shaking Pep's hand after that goal. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, that would be good, yeah.
Fucking hell. Honestly.
And then he pushes his head.
And fucking that's humiliating. That is absolutely humiliating, isn't it?
Yeah, he's absolutely had him there.
Yeah, you've played about 15 minutes of football for Liverpool all season, and he's giving you a little scruff. Ah, oh, good boy, good boy. Oh my God. Walk home.
Even before the game was over, people were keen to bring up Haaland, saying, do they need him? What's your take on it?
Ah, it's mad. A guy who scored 40 goals this season, and like, do we need him? I mean, people could do that to Liverpool this season. They're not the team that was last season or the season before that. So teams can do that to Liverpool, and Man City are still the best team in the league, in my opinion, I think. And with or without Haaland, they'd have probably done that. But you're telling me you don't miss a man that's got 40 goals. The hardest thing to do in football is put the ball in the back of the net, and I should fucking know because I'm clinical, boy. Trust me. And he does that with aplomb. So get it, like, yeah, morons. If you're watching and you believe that, you're a moron, in my opinion. Quite a strong take, but I don't give a fuck, mate. It's my opinion. Does that answer your question, Harry?
Yeah, can move on, I reckon.
Next up, we've got Arsenal Leeds. It was 4-1, and that is all we'll say on the fucking matter because it don't matter. I'm not asked if you're not. So, no, as you know, a lot of you have been asking who I support, and if you haven't worked it out by now, give up your hopes of becoming the next Luther because you're fucking stupid, boy. Yeah, cut me up and I'll bleed blue and you learn a bit of white. Leeds. Leeds, basically. I fucking love them, mate. Always have done, always will do. I fucking love the Leeds. Pete BOC, Pete Bock, he likes to do his chance, and well, this is a Leeds one for you, straight off the fucking top of this, mate. Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell, these are a few of my favourite players. Who for? That's right, fucking Leeds, mate.
Does that even rhyme?
Not all songs need to rhyme. Yeah. But we'll leave the chance to Pete. He's fucking good at them, to be fair. You know, can't get that down when Nunes went out my head. Fair play to the bastard. Right, let's reluctantly get into it then. With Easter just around the corner, it's only fitting that Jesus resurrects. What's the, with YouTube, like what's the censorship like? So like, I'm swearing a lot and I'm talking like inappropriately. How's that going to affect
you still get monetized. It's all right.
Fuck them then. Fuck them.
I think you're supposed to declare the swearing in it, but you don't have to.
Okay. I'm gonna do some swearing right now.
No. I mean, when you post, like when you're uploading it.
Okay.
You're supposed to rate your own video in terms of like how suitable it is.
X-rated, boy.
But you need to worry about that when you've reached 1,000, which won't be long.
Yeah,
so.
we're fucking way off that at the minute. So if you could like and subscribe, fucking pull your fingers out. Because we don't want to work for a living. We're fed up of it.
We're splitting the money. How are you getting?
Yeah, we are, yeah. 65.
Verbal. It's like Tyson Fury again.
And he won the pen, but he went down quicker than a desperate OnlyFans creator. And that's not me being bitter. I just wish his injury was a career ender. I'm only kidding, for fuck's sake. I don't want to offend no one. I'm a PC creator. Pretty cute. But if you are watching like Maya Jammer, Laura Woods, just get in the comments down below. He went Dutch with a pen and popped it down the middle. So shit. The penis thief. The penis thief picked up a card, or to give him his actual name, Robin Cock. Ben Judas White got a rare goal against his old club and then celebrated that goal quite disrespectfully, if you ask me, because if it weren't for us, he'd be dicking around in League One somewhere. We made the bastard. Jesus turned water into wine and Jesus turned a Trossard cross into the fucking net. We pulled one back through a deflected Christensen shot, trying to mount a comeback that even Jesus Christ would be proud of. But it wasn't meant to be as Xhaka hit the final nail into the crucifix, scoring his 7th goal of the season as he continues to transform himself from a walking yellow card and fucking winning bet for me to a prime Perez.
What bet did you have on?
No, fuck me. Honestly, I always would have backed Xhaka. Like, he won me so much money over the years. Jack a yellow card constantly. But this season, he's been fucking playing further up the pitch, playing real fucking well. I preferred it when he was playing dog shit and he was getting loads of abuse off the fans and he was losing his head all the time because that was winning me fucking money, mate. What did I have on tonight? Oh, fuck me. Like Dan, I was watching the United game, Dan Burn up against that Anthony, and he was running him ragged, and he was odds on getting a yellow. I mean, he absolutely tore him a new arsehole. So I whacked 30 quid on him to get a card.
30.
Yeah. And that was like within the first 30 minutes of the game as well, that he was absolutely hammering him. So I was like, easy money. Didn't get a fucking yellow. Are you taking the piss? That's 30 quid down the swanny. 30 quid I'm not seeing. So like and subscribe because we need the money, boy.
The only thing I've got to say about Arsenal is like why the fans are so reluctant to be deemed as favourites.
Oh, here he is. He's been simmering on this all week. I can tell
Yeah,
you
this is probably my grumble of the week. Mates with a couple of Arsenal fans who, even yesterday when Man City were winning, they were like, "Oh, it's definitely Man City's title." I'm just like, why are you not embracing being 8 points clear and being literally odds-on favourites now? I think with Sky Bet, they're 4-6.
Yeah, fuck me.
It seems like they're so worried about getting called like bottle jobs that like, they can't handle it.
Nah.
But they are favourite in anyone's book. They've got to be. It's theirs to lose in anyone's book, isn't it?
I'll tell you a little story. Right. So if you get called something enough, you start to believe that, right? And how many Arsenal have bottled it a lot over the years. They have, you know, after the sort of the Wenger glory days, they had a torrid time, to be fair. And that accumulated last season when they bottled it to bitter rivals Spurs, didn't they? Now, I'll tell you a little story from my past. I used to be good at football. Believe it or not, look at that. Yeah, that's kebabs and sex, baby. And that's a kebab and sex lifestyle. That's accrued over time. But I used to be a
Do
bit
you
of
put on weight because of sex? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's the way I do it. Eating a
It's not
kebab
even
whilst doing it. Yeah. No, I'm from the party lifestyle. But I used to be a bit of a baller, right? And there's footage. So don't worry about if you start getting in the comments going, oh, bollocks. I'll dig some footage out, all right? Anyhow, one thing I can't do in the game is score a fucking penalty. Genuinely, I go, like, literally go blank at this. I hate it. And I think it stemmed from when I was younger, right? I won a pen and I'm a small guy. I'm a short king. I'm 5 foot. Let's go for 5'8". I'm 5'8" on a good day. In a warm, hot summer's day, I'm 5'8". All right. And I won this pen, and my manager at the time said, "Let one of the bigger boys have it." That felt horrible, right? I'll tell you that for free. I stood my ground I must have been about 10. I stood my ground as a 10-year-old. I said, "No, fuck that." said that to manager. I said, "No, fuck you."
Fuck off, gaffer.
Yeah, fuck off, gaff. I've won it. I'm taking it. I stepped up and I missed. Blacked out. Can't remember where I put the pen, to be honest. So ever since then, I've been called a ball job, and I don't fucking like it.
Does that link back to Arsenal somehow?
Yeah, it doesn't. So what? So yeah, oh no, so they're probably scared. They're probably scared of being ball job. That was the link there. No, I do think they're going to win it. They're going to. I mean, they've got a massive game against City, but they've got a big buffer now, haven't they?
They can afford to lose that game.
They can afford to lose the game, which they probably will, because City at the Etihad are decent.
Well, yeah, and they embarrassed them at the Emirates as well. But
yeah. Wow, embarrassed them. I don't think so. Fucking hell, they played class. Arsenal were decent in that game.
Well, you know what I mean. They dismantled them. Let's say.
I don't agree with that either.
You kidding?
No, I thought they were good and they were right. They were banging the game. They played the better stuff. I like Arteta. Ever since that documentary came out, I fucking love Arteta as well.
Really? I found it a bit annoying.
One thing you'll learn about me is I'm very impulsive. Yeah, I'm a marketer's wet dream. So any of those documentaries come out, I will start a FIFA career with them / support them slightly. So it's my biggest weakness. That and diabetes.
It is a bit like, obviously Arsenal have had a better starting point than Leicester, but it's a bit similar to Leicester, isn't it? Like they had like a solid first 11 that just kept producing.
Oh, when they won the league?
Yeah. And I put a bet on them at Christmas time to win it that year. 250 to 1.
250 to 1, how much you win?
Well, I did a bit of an Arsenal. I only put £2.50 on each way.
Oh, Joe.
Paid for a trip to Thailand.
Did it?
Yeah, well, I went to
What
Thailand
happens
that
in
year.
Thailand stays in Thailand, baby.
Just one more on Arsenal. Is Ben White an obed?
Yeah, massive.
Like people say his interviews are like he's just been genuine, but it's just like he's just been a bit of a cunt.
I hate
Anyway.
people like that. I hate people who go, I'm just honest. I'm just honest. No, you're not. You're a fucking twat. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just honest. I'm just better to tell truth in it. It's better to have it out in the open. No. Sometimes you don't need to tell the truth, Deborah. It was the Attenborough derby as the Seagulls took on the Bees at the Amex. Mitoma was fresh from international duty and Ivan Toney was fresh from a session with Paddy Power. The Bees were buzzing when Pontus Jansson banged in a fucking bullet header. Eat your heart out, Gary Lineker. A pun and alliteration. Fuck me, sign me up. Ivan Toney always backs himself to score, quite literally, 6-1 every fucking week. And that's exactly what he did as he shrugged off the defender like one of his losing hackers. You never back the early kick-off.
If you don't get a betting sponsor from this, I don't know who will.
Mate, do you know what? Right, I'll tell you this. This is an exclusive scoop on the pod. Right, the amount of times I have emails from betting companies to do like ads and stuff, but none of the big boys have come in. None of the Paddy Powers of the world, the Willie Hills. It's like some mad like Korean betting companies.
What? And you don't bother?
No, it depends how desperate I get. Depends how desperate.
Yeah, man.
Views are down. Mitoma then showed why he has a degree in breaking defenders' ankles as he lobs the keeper. The ball looked higher than a Logan Paul frog splash on KSI at WrestleMania. That's right, I'm relevant, boy. The game went back and forth with Brentford thinking they've won it through an Ethan Pinnock goal. That was before VAR got the big fat fucking face involved and give a pen to the Brighton boys. Brighton boys. The Scottish Argentine McAllister stepped up and tucked it away like he tucks his tongue into Messi's ass every night. He fucking can't get enough of the boy.
Yeah, both these teams, they could potentially keep Liverpool out of Europe, which will be interesting.
I'd love to see Brighton in Europe. I'd love to see Brighton in Europe. That'd be class, wouldn't it?
Well, Brentford as well would be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not asked about Brentford. So when's Ivan Toney's suspension going to come in?
Yeah, I don't know actually. So what has he got? Is it not a fine? Is it not just a fine? He's got a match ban.
Off. He breached about 1,000 rules, didn't he?
Just reading that Joey Barton was also banned for 18 months for placing just over 1,200 bets.
Yeah,
I actually forgot about
that. He's done way more than that.
Really? And that is mad.
I think he's done tons. If he's using the same bookie that I've got, then he's onto a winner. If I was a footy player, I know I'm a gambler. So if I was a footy player, I'd be backing myself all the time to score and shit. And that is because I've got fucking mega ability, to be fair. So I'd be like odds on. Roy Hodgson became the oldest manager in the Prem for about the 18th time. The old bastard just won't piss off. Wilf Zaha got injured and had to come off the field and played just before half-time. Palace without Zaha a bit like the new Marvel movies. I'll still probably watch them, but the best one ain't in it anymore. The Foxes were like a keen dog walker as they took the lead through a Ricardo Pereira rocket, only to be fucked over by their own keeper as Eze whips a fucking free kick right off the rattler against the keeper's back and into the goal. I hate that. I don't know about you. That must be the worst feeling for a footy player when you've just whipped in an absolute worldy free kick. It comes off the bar and onto the keeper's back. It's like, that must be the worst feeling ever as a player.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, like to not have it nestle in, to have it bounce off and then bounce off. It must feel worse for the keeper, obviously.
I was going to say, but, surely you'd take the goal at that point.
No, but it's not your goal then, is it? Do you know what I mean? I don't think you get an assist for that either. It's just like, that is the worst way to score a goal, in my opinion.
I'd love to see a player just visibly pissed off about it. It'd be great.
I'd be fuming. And maybe that's why I'm not a great team player. Very selfish. Mateta then adds insult to injury in injury time as he breaks the Fox's heart, completing a masterclass for the wily old Fox that is Roy Hodgson. Shortly after the game, it was confirmed that Rodgers has actually left by mutual agreement. What do you make of that? There's nothing mutual about it. He got sacked.
I didn't expect him to do it this late.
On a Sunday night. That's really, he's already got the Sunday blues. Nobody likes the Sunday night, and they've done that to him on a Sunday night. Fuck me. That's harsh.
Yeah, I did mean the season, but
yeah, no, you're right there.
Not after his roast dinner. Well, let him have his roast dinner before, I guess. Don't want to ruin that, do you?
Let him have his rest, and then we'll fucking get rid of him.
They will fucking can him, yeah.
Would you get Big Sam in? Do a job?
I mean, it depends how short.
Suit their style of play, does he?
yeah, I suppose the fact they've got rid of Rodgers means they're looking for a short-term fix anyway to stay up.
I'll tell you what. I'll take back what I said. He would suit their style play because imagine a meeting of two minds better than Jamie Vardy and Sam Allardyce. Them two bonding over Red Bulls and pints of Stella. It'd be fucking phenomenal. I'd love to see it. Sam, if you're watching, get yourself to Leicester because I'd love to be a fly on the wall of that. He'd get the gang back together, Kevin Nolan and the boys. It'd be fucking phenomenal.
For Leeds, then, if you're going to appoint Rodgers or Graham Potter, who would you prefer?
Oh, Rodgers. He'd be calling me Wee Joe. Wee Joe. I fucking love it.
It's a beautiful
I'd run through a
human
brick
being.
wall for him. I'd take a pen for him. I would. I'd take a pen for him. And that says everything. Next up, we've got Bournemouth, Fulham. And on paper, I'd rather watch a video of myself being conceived rather than watch that bollocks. Andreas Pereira got the opener, a man that everybody's got in their fantasy as a last choice because he's one of the cheapest midfielders. Just like an impatient drinker at the boozer, Anthony Robertson rattles the bar. And I tell you what, that was summit, wasn't it? Did you see it?
No.
Unreal. And here's one. Fucking hell. Have you done any research?
I'm going to watch it now. You can't. Sorry.
I once had a friend who said that he would rather hit the bar because he thinks it looks better than score a goal.
Yeah, your mate's an idiot.
Yeah, I think so as well. Absolute more. If anybody agrees with that, let me know because that's ridiculous. He thinks if you strike one Gerrard style from outside the box, it looks better if it rattles off the bar than flying into the top bag. That's, for me, that's absolute bollocks. Then comes one of the goals of the week by Marcus Tavernier, a left foot whip shot straight into the top corner. It was that good it could open up a dialogue between William and Harry. And then on the end of that, Solanke keeps Bournemouth survival hopes alive as he bundles in the winner. I didn't watch the game, if you didn't grasp that from that. Next up, we've got Forest Wolves. And the first thing I want to say about this game is how old is Jean Moutinho? That's what I want to know. Is he on the Roy Hodgson diet or what? As part of this pod, I have been trying to make notes as I watch the game. And the first note I made about this game is Steve Cooper. I messaged you this earlier. It still made me laugh. The first note I made, and I messaged Harry earlier, is that Steve Cooper looks as if he's constantly just smelt a fart. It's like, all the time. Brendan Johnson opened the scoring, and that fella is on fire at the minute, isn't he? To be fair.
Yeah, big fan of him.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Would he be... That's such a bollocks question. I was going to say, is he going to be a successor for Gareth Bale? We're not match of the day. We don't give a fuck about questions like that. I'm going to scrap that live on air. Fuck off. We're not doing that shit.
Can I ask you about Traore?
Of course you can.
So I remember watching an interview with him on Soccer AM, and he said like his physique is totally natural. He said,
"Yeah, bollocks."
He said he tried to, he worked out for a bit, but he just got too massive. I mean, can he be naturally in that shape? Do you think?
No, absolutely not. That's like that Liver King. Remember him? You see that Liver King? That's like him going, "Oh yeah, I'm all natural." You fuck, mate. You're roided up to the fucking bollocks, pal.
Yeah,
Ironically, you lost your bollocks because you was on the roids. It's like me going, fuck me, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I don't even eat kebabs. I eat salads all the fucking time, but I look like this. Oh, God. All kicked off on the sideline as Alan Tate and Pablo Sanz had a little tussle with the authorities, unlike his namesake Andrew Tate, who has recently been freed from the clink. But then scores for Wolves, but then spits at Brennan Johnson. He must take after his mum because she loves spitting on her Johnson. Next up, we had Chelsea Villa, and like a stressed out vase maker, Potter was under pressure. Ollie Watkins had a chance early on. His first touch was as delicate as my feelings when the trolls get in my comments, but the finish was as bleak as Potter's future. He soon made amends for that, though, as he lobs the keeper with a cheeky little finish, and I'm not talking about Mikel Forsell. That's so niche. You think people even know who Mikel Forsell is?
Not in the TikTok age, no.
No. He's a Finnish striker who used to play for Chelsea, so that is actually a very fucking layered joke. Appreciate that, would you? Again, I've made notes on the game, and in my notes, I've just put Mudryk is shit. That's it. I've also put, he looks like a 90s David Beckham, but with all the ability of Brooklyn Beckham and his chefing skills. All fart, no shit. He had a clear-cut chance in the game against Villa, and he just, honestly, tickled it back to the keeper. It was fucking pathetic.
Yeah, I just seen that's rubbish.
Yeah.
But the winner from McGinn, Snodgrass-esque.
Oh, the winner from McGinn. And do you know what? There's been a common theme here, hasn't there? Left foot finishes. They've been fucking unbelievable this weekend. And guess who else is a left footer? Your boy. Honestly, I can open a can of tuna with that bad boy. It's ridiculous.
Tuna?
And it's only something left footers can do. I don't know what it is.
What,
It's
with the
mad.
ring pull or?
No, just straight up fucking whip around it. Buzzsaw around the edge. So we are live on this pod as we speak, and Potter's literally just been sacked about 30 minutes ago. Again, that's a mad time to sack. So you can't sack someone about 8 o'clock at night. That's ridiculous. That's not fair. Fella's about to get in bed with his Horlicks and a book, and he's picked up his phone and said, "You haven't got a job. Stay in bed tomorrow." Fucking, that's harsh.
I'd say it's probably the best time to get sacked. Like you say, well, like we said earlier with Rodgers, he's had.
When would you say the best time to get sacked is?
I actually don't think it's a bad one Sunday night. You're thinking, I can't really be asked to get up for work on Monday anyway, so just.
Do you know what? You've converted me. Literally, in that one sentence, I'm fully converted. That is the best time to get sacked, isn't it? You're thinking, oh fuck, going into work tomorrow, I can't be asked Monday morning. Guess what? I don't have to. No, you've nailed that. Fair play. Super Sunday saw West Ham against Southampton. Not the most thrilling games. David Moyes was hanging on by the skin of his false teeth, and he won 1-0 to come through that. Southampton are banging trouble, though, aren't they? I mean, I like James Ward-Prowse, but he can't do it on his own. Fuck me. I think they're as good as down. Southampton are a mad team, though, aren't they? Because their game plan is effectively win a free kick near the edge of the area and hope James Ward-Prowse puts it in the top fucking bag. It's mad. Like, that is their one and only game plan.
Yeah. I mean, considering the beat Chelsea way as well, that's wild as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but Potter's done the madness with them. They are not a great side at the minute. You know what they'll probably do though, Chelsea? They'll probably fucking do what they did when they sacked Lampard and got Tuchel in. Went on and won Champions League, didn't they?
Got Real Madrid, which is mad.
And speaking of Real Madrid, Benzema scored a 7-minute hat-trick today. 7-minute hat-trick. That's quickest in La Liga history, I believe, if my facts are correct. Yeah, the last game of the weekend. There is a game tomorrow, but the last game of the weekend came from St James's Park, and it was Newcastle against Manchester United. I've got a special place in my heart for Newcastle. That's where I went to uni. I love the city. I love the fans. I love the tune. So did you watch the game, Harry?
Yeah. Newcastle dominated from start to... I didn't watch it. I was just in the highlights. I did watch the post-match analysis.
Harry, have you watched any football this week ahead of the podcast was starting about football? You know?
Yes. All the highlights.
I've sat watching every fucking bastard game.
Have you noticed, by the way, Newcastle seems to be the only team where they let them into the changing room afterwards for those like little debriefs. Anyway, it's only when they win, to be fair. But
oh yeah, can we come in? No, fuck off, man.
You know when Dan Burn was doing his silly dances.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Can't unsee that. Some things you can't unsee, and that was one of them.
But yeah, Newcastle into third. It'd be ace if they finish there, I think.
Yeah, I'd love it if Newcastle got Champions League. 100%. I think every footy fan, if they were being fucking honest with themselves, would like to see Newcastle in Champions League.
During the Newcastle game, he did say Longstaff should be called Longstaff for the amount that he runs.
Oh, fuck off. No, he didn't. Longstaff should be called Longstaff, but because of the way he runs. Oh, because of the amount he runs. You know.
And yeah, I don't know, he's got a bit of stick recently, Martin Tyler. I don't know if it was unfair at first. It seemed to start.
Nah, I see it.
The
TikTok generation, you guys have give Martin Tyler stick. And he was the bollocks back in the day. Trust me on that. He was the bollocks. But I'm with him now. The TikTok generation have converted me because he don't get very animated. He don't get excited. But that Peter Jury, fuck me, he's good. Oh, he's a poet. The fella's a poet. You heard him?
Yeah, he's old school, isn't he?
Oh, he's fucking phenomenal. Rising from the Roman ruin. Oh, you what? I'm all about that. Yeah, so fuck Martin Tyler. You can fuck off. Look ahead to the Spurs-Everton game. We've recorded this on a Sunday. That's no fucking secret. We need a bit of editing time. I'm a novice at it. Help me out. Fuck me. And if there is any editors that want to do this free of charge, drop us a message. Get in the comments. Share it, like, subscribe. Do all that shit. So, yeah, Conte gone. They could get a bounce. That's what often happens. You get a little pre-manager bounce, don't you? Hit a purple patch once a manager goes.
Yeah, they've got that
shackles
assistant.
Are off, baby.
They've got the assistant in, haven't they, who's done all right, to be fair, when Conte has been away.
Oh, yeah. Right, so this is mad. I think, and I could be wrong, Conte won Manager of the Month when he was off ill and didn't manage in that month.
Really?
Is that right? Yeah. Someone fact check that for me, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Imagine that. Imagine picking that up as well, accepting it. Yeah, cheers, bud.
5-1 Pochettino, by the way.
5-1, get on that.
Brendan
5-1
Rodgers.
Pochettino back to Spurs, do it. Alan Brazil from TalkSport went for a glass of wine with him, and he's a very trusty source, especially after a few. And he said that it's nailed on. It's fucking incestual, the Premier League that went in. They've all been each other. It's awful, really. Give someone else a chance. I'd like to have a good management. I think I'd be good. Be a very good man manager. Don't know fuck all about tactics, but tell you what, they'd run through a brick wall for me.
Based on what? What incentives would you give them?
Days off.
Team bonding.
You win, you get 3 days off. And built into the contracts, pints for the boss. So there we are, sports fans. That concludes our very first episode of JD's Matchday Mashup. And if you've made it this far, then you need a fucking life, boy. No, seriously, I'm telling you. You can't be listening to a 30-odd-year-old witter on about football for fuck knows how long. Honestly, get out there, experience life. Sing, dance, kiss. But on a serious note, I genuinely can't thank you guys enough for your support. I absolutely love making the content for you, so long may that continue. There's a midweek fixture list this week, so we've got a very special episode of a midweek matchday mashup. Try saying that after you've had a sip of the devil's nectar. Hit the like, subscribe, whatever the fuck you do on this channel, and let's keep the videos fucking coming, baby.